Good evening, guys. This is Silver Silverado, the number one act to follow. I want to come to you guys today, and I'm actually doing this video. It's been a while since I've posted one, so I wanted to actually make sure that I keep you guys updated. Also, my AKA is a phone. I do have another blog channel, or it's not really a channel, but it's a live page. Excuse me, it's on live.me. And what I do on that page is I usually broadcast live at a lot of live events like clubs, bars, and establishments like nightclubs and bars specifically on the weekend. So check that out if you are 21 years of age and above. You can actually make it to some of those spots and meet me live. And I usually like to post venues and new artists to kind of get people their name and what they do, their performances out there. Anyway, back to the topic at hand, which is this. So, you all know that obviously I'm one of those guys that usually do his page based on a lot of the interracial and a lot of the racially things that are racially driven. I will say I do my pages largely on. So I had a woman today ask me a question, and it was a really good question because me and her had actually got into a dialogue about race and preferences, and pretty much I gave her my take on my preference, and she asked me, what do you think about you know people when you are dating a white woman? Like, do you get a lot of flack from black women? Do they make comments and things like that? And what do you think about their dislike of you dating outside of your race? And particularly, I say, because I am of a mixed race, I can't say that I'm completely on board or I care about what they say. But I do say this, and I tell them, I told her that it's really interesting for me. I seem to not care one way or the other what anyone thinks, and particularly them, anyways, because for me, I feel like if someone is going to cast an opinion, they need to have some grounds of stability and they need to have some solitude answers. It needs to be some validation from a standpoint of them knowing something about me personally, and they need to come from there's a fact and opinion based on based on your opinion. It has to be some facts that drive this argument in order for it to be any validity or validation, to prove your point. So I always say I don't give a crap. And I told this lady that I really don't give two shits what someone thinks about my race mixing or my thoughts or my preference of dating. I date white. I have, obviously, I introduced you guys. I have a female friend that is Latino, and well, she's Mexican actually, and I really like her. I largely have a large amount of respect for her because she carries herself very appropriately. She doesn't act like a heathen, and she knows she's just really quiet, and she's really what I consider a introvert. But at the same time, I love her personality for that because she's her own individual, and that's what makes us different. But I also told her that it comes at its cost because there's times that people are a little over the top, women are over the top, and those that are attracted to me being black, if they're black, they usually will be over the top with their expression and being just stupid, and not necessarily taking in consideration that it's not their choice to make, or it's not their business to impose on someone else's life and who they choose as a partner. Guys, understand this. Whoever you choose, whoever you are attracted to, whoever you want to love them because you do. Don't worry about what someone outside of your circle. I don't care if it's a stranger, friends, or family. Now, there's a fine line when it comes to that, because mom and dad obviously has a strong opinion, or has a lot of leverage on your choices that you make. Not saying that they control your life, but they have a large amount of, you know, the ability to continue a relationship based on someone um, that you were with, continuing to be with that person because of your family structure, your family tree, which is your mom and dad specifically. If you are one of those people who are very strong, independent, and you have your own mind, and you are just one of those people who, no matter what, is very tenacious on your decision, you won't really give two craps what your family says if they can't learn to love or care or like the person that you're dealing with. I also find that if you're a real mom and dad and a parent that loves your child, that you're going to love your child no matter what or who they choose. Now, there is a fine line in that, and I'm going to say this because I am one of those people who uses his page and platform for the intellectual people as well. Know this: there's a difference between someone that is helpful and someone that is harmful. Someone that is helpful is going to be someone that you want your child to be with, because regardless of the race or color, because they are doing something that is going to contribute to their well-being, their life, the flourishing of their life, and they're going to be able to bring out the best in that individual. That's who you want. What you don't want, on the other hand, is someone that you feel, for one, goes against the moral values of what you have instilled in your child and who you have raised your child to be. Thus, meaning that if you know that you raise your child to be, you know, a man or a woman, and it's something of a source that is going against that, then that's something that you want to sit down with your child and you might combat, because that is how you raise your child. But not specifically because of the color of their skin. It's the content and the attitude that makes that situation a give or take, or a deal or no deal, or a make or break. So remember that. Guys, I'm getting ready to sign out. The bottom line that I'm making here is I really don't care. My family is very well rounded and very color toned, uh, 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 a multitude of colors and races. And I was very fortunate to have that kind of family where we don't look upon people because of the color of their skin, but the content of their personality, and that's that. Until then, until next time, I'm screwing up my own dialogue, but it's non-scripted, guys. But until next time, I want you guys to take with you what you may, and that you can't use, discard. Check me out, live blog. It's liveme.com. I am a phone on there, so look me up and check me out on weekends. Other than that, I will be seeing you guys soon. Take care of yourself. If you're going to do something, make sure you do it rational. Let's use conscientious thinking. I'll talk to you soon. It's me.